Hello everyone, thanks for watching. On today's video, I'm gonna show you what's on my iPad and all the apps that I use on my daily workflow. Let's dive in. So, I have everything divided between three screens. The first one, as you can see, has no apps installed. I like it as you see it, clean. So the only thing that you can see are the apps on my dock and the widgets on my today's screen. And I only have here the widgets with information that I want to access fast. I use some third-party widgets because, for reasons that I cannot understand, Apple does not offer them natively. So the first three widgets are all weather-related apps. Between the three, I'm able to see all the information that I need. Then there is this quite useful and simple widget, Mini Month. The calendar native app widget only allows me to see the today list. With this widget, I'm able to see all the months ahead, which is quite good when I want to make an appointment. Nothing fancy but useful. Then I have the reminders and calendar widgets. Word Clock is a nice widget that allows me to see the time in different time zones. Again, I don't understand why the native clock app doesn't have a widget. NordVPN is the widget of my VPN provider. The calculator and the currency are the widgets that I use to convert or do some quick math. Finally, the batteries widget allows me to see how much charge my devices have. The dock is the most important part of my home screen. The dock only contains apps that I will use frequently, often many times a day. Having them on the dock is the easiest way to add apps to split view or slide over. I won't go into much detail about these apps because most of them are well known. I use a lot of first-party apps because most of them are free and they work well across all devices. So there's Safari, Apple Store, Apple Music, Calendar, Files, Photo, Books, YouTube, Netflix, HBO and Apple TV. Because I need to access a lot of different apps and I can only have 15 apps on the dock, I also have a few folders. Visually, I would rather avoid having them here, but it helps my workflow. So, inside the first folder, I have all the email apps that I use: AirMail, Mail from Apple, Gmail, Outlook and ProtonMail. None of them are perfect, but all combined do the job. The second folder is mostly text related. Pages, which for me is a great word processor. Scrivener. Scrivener is a great tool for those who want to write long stories. However, the iOS app is not that great. I've tried to use it to write my PhD thesis, but I gave up. GoodNotes and Notability. If you are into hand note-taking, you know these two apps. I use GoodNotes to take my notes and Notability as a PDF file manager. None of them are perfect, and sometimes I wish they both got mixed, so I could have everything that I need in just one app. PDF Expert. I used it a lot, but now, since it became a paid app, I almost don't use it. Flexil and Nebo are another two handwriting apps. Word from Microsoft is a really poor version of the computer one. IA a Writer is a plain text editor that I use for short texts. For example, it's the app that I use to write all the scripts for my YouTube videos. Documents was my file manager app before the Files app came out. Fantasy is my favorite app to get new fonts to my apps. I've done a video about this app that you can check if you want. And finally, Notes. Once again, I wish that Apple would do more with this app. I use it to annotate some quick notes that after I will develop in other apps. The third folder has a mix of apps that I use for different reasons. The second screen is where I keep most of my other apps and I organize them in folders by subject. On the video folder, I keep LumaFusion and Vmic Pro. They are the two apps that I use to shoot and edit all my YouTube videos. LumaFusion is great, but it still lacks some features. I really wish that Apple will bring Final Cut Pro to the iPad once and for all. VideoGrade is another great app if you want to color grade your videos. I don't use it much, but it's a great tool. On the photo folder I have Affinity Photo. This is where I do my heavyweight editing and do most of my thumbnails. It's great and you only pay it once, unlike most of the Adobe Photo apps. Darkroom, Pixelmator and Lightroom are the apps that I use to do some light editing on my photos. On the sound folder I have all the apps that I use to edit the sound for my videos. Fairlight Pro is amazing and you can do tons of things with it. You can edit a simple voiceover, but you can also record and edit a full podcast on it. I just have to figure out how to record two separate tracks at the same time. If you know how, let me know in the comment section. Brush-Free is a great app to use if you want to reduce some noise from your audio tracks. On my drawing folder I have different apps, but honestly Procreate is the only one that I use. It's great and you can do amazing things with it. Only I could draw properly. In this folder I keep some other great apps like Scanner Pro and PDF Converter. Finally, I have a few apps: Dropbox, which I almost don't use because I use iCloud as my cloud service, Reality Composer, that is a 3D app that I have to try, and Notion. Everyone say it's a great app, but I still have to understand how it works and how I can use it on my workflow. On the third screen I have a few folders and apps that I haven't decided how to arrange them, or that I have installed only temporarily because of the COVID-19 lockdown, like Zoom or WebEx Meet. Screenshot Hero is a great app. If you took a picture with text, it will find it from all your photos. So, it's great for those moments in which, because you were in a hurry, instead of scanning a document, you just took a picture of it. And that's it. Tell me in the comments what apps do you have on your iPad. See you next time. Keep yourself safe.